Hello and welcome to a new topic. What are characteristics of mass media? Lecture 11. In this lecture, I will talk about meaning of characteristics, concept of mass media, and then we will talk about our core topic, characteristics of mass media. Let's discuss each one of them in detail. Please support by joining the channel. Your financial contributions are greatly appreciated and truly support the cause I stand for in promoting self-learning. By becoming a member, you will gain the opportunity to delve deeply into subjects such as linguistics, literature, and other fields of knowledge. Our members-only videos are recrafted to simplify the complex linguistic concepts. Thank you for your support. Now let's discuss the current topic. Meaning of characteristics. What does the word characteristics really mean to us? The term characteristics here in plural form refers to distinguishing qualities, features, or traits. In other words, we can say characteristics refer to special qualities, special features, or traits of something or someone. It may belong to a person, thing, group, or concept. So we may explain characteristics of a person, even a thing or a group, or even an idea, what we call concept. Characteristics makes one thing recognizable or different from others. And the last point is, essentially, when we talk about the characteristics of something, we are describing what it is like, what defines it, and what makes it unique, special, different from the rest. That is the point here. We move on to the next. That is concept of mass media. What does mass media really mean to us, refer to us? Mass media refers to channels of communication that disseminate information to a vast and diverse audience. This is very important. Mass media provides information to a large number of people. It encompasses, it includes, it consists of both traditional and contemporary forms of media. What are they? Traditional media includes print publications such as newspapers, magazines, and books. It may also include a number of other activities, whereas electronic media comprises of radio, television, and various other modern digital platforms. These are the basic concepts revolving around mass media. We continue to our core topic, that is characteristics of mass media. And I have selected 10 most important traits, attributes, qualities, or characteristics of mass. Let's discuss each one of them in detail. The first point is mass reach. In other words, we can say mass audience. Mass media is designed to communicate with a large audience. It can connect with millions of people across different regions and cultures. So the influence of mass media is beyond a particular region or culture. It can collect people from all walks of life in many different ways. The second point is impersonal communication. The word impersonal means not personal. Here in means not. So impersonal communication means communication that is not personal, that is not individual. How? Let's see. Content through mass media is delivered from one source to many people without direct interaction between sender and receiver. So the message is intended to a large audience, though the source is one, but delivery is to many. We move on to the point number 3, one-way communication. What is this? Traditional mass media mostly provides information without direct feedback, such as newspapers, magazines, TV, or radio. It's very difficult through traditional media to get feedback from the audience. They give feedback, but it takes time. Sometimes a day, the next day when the newspapers are published, or may take time, a week, and so on. Though digital media is more interactive, the core remains largely one directional. Okay, modern digital media is more interactive, a sort of two-way process. We receive the immediate feedback, but the message in mass media is fundamentally one directional. You deliver, and the audience has to receive what you have delivered. Point number 4, professional production. What is that? Content for mass media is usually created and distributed by trained professionals such as journalists, producers, and editors. So, delivery of information through mass media requires some sort of your professional training. Only then your message can be effectively delivered and can have influence upon the audience. Now we have point number 5, public accessibility. What is that? Let's discuss. Mass media information is available to the general public through various platforms. So, public in general can have access to information delivered through mass media, through various other platforms, through various other channels, such as I talked about print media or electronic media. Point number 6, standardized content. What is this about? Messages are often generalized to appeal to a broad audience rather than tailored to individuals. So, content is designed in such a way that it appeals to a large audience rather than it appeals to one individual person. We continue. Then we have point number 7, influence and persuasion. What is that? Mass media has a strong power to shape opinions, influence behavior, and drive cultural and social change. Of course, particularly in modern time, mass media has greater influence in the way people think and behave. We cannot deny its influence and its persuasive values in modern time. Point number 8, regulation and ethics. What is that? It is often subject to legal, governmental, or ethical standards regarding accuracy, fairness, and decency. So, mass media is also have some sort of regulation by the governmental agencies, what we call legal agencies, because sometimes they put a criteria what kind of message is to be delivered which is productive for the audience or not. That is the point here. Now we have point number 9, timeliness. Mass media emphasizes quick delivery of news and entertainment. Of course, in no time the message is delivered to millions, especially with 24 hours and 7 days in a week news cycles in modern media. Timeliness, that is, it is available to you all the moment, all the time. Whenever you open your mobile, you switch on television, information on mass media is available at the tip of your fingers. That is the idea here. And the last point is technological dependence. Mass media relies on various technologies such as print, broadcast, or digital to function and evolve. One of the most important characteristics of mass media is that it depends upon technology. Without the help of print media, without the help of broadcast media, or without the help of any sort of digital media, it is very difficult for the mass media to function or to evolve or to give message in the way it wants to deliver to millions of people. That is the point here. Hope you understand the concept. Thank you and goodbye.